Good morning. We are recording the Protocast, the podcast with no logic, no meaning, and no purpose. I'm the introducer, Duncan, gamertag Lunashade. I'm joined by the hotshot, Eric, gamertag the Stealth Wolf. Eric, which contains more protein, mild curry super noodles or Chinese chow mein super noodles?
The first one.
Mild curry, correct. I am also joined by the wooden spoon, Tyler, gametag Sophistium63. Tyler, why are brains so tasty?
Because they're jam-packed with nutrients.
Oh, nice play on words there.
Oh, yeah.
Eric, why don't you start us off with why cats are better than dogs?
Because you don't have to walk them.
Good enough.
And they clean themselves. They're clean.
Tyler, both of them do. We don't need to get into that.
Dogs are messy.
Yeah, dogs are really messy. You can leave a cat roaming around the house. You don't need to take care of it. You just need to feed it every night. You need to fill up its bowl with water and food every now and again. You're fine.
They even pick up their own toys. How amazing is that?
Yeah. Wait, what? Tyler. What? I don't get it. Tyler.
That was the greatest sound. Yeah.
So, why GameStop is it might go out of business in the future? Tyler, elaborate.
Oh, because downloadable content and stuff might, become more and more popular. Shut up, Eric. Yeah, I really don't like downloadable content. Like, I'd rather go to a store and buy a physical disc. That's just me.
You would now. Maybe when prices drop, you won't want to.
Like, I always go to game shops, game specifically, not GameStop, not the American shops.
Yeah.
I always go to them to buy the Microsoft points to download the thing.
Yeah, see, if you have Microsoft points on your Xbox, why would you travel all the way out to GameStop, buy an arcade game like what they're offering now where you can buy arcade games? Why would you do that and pay GameStop when you can just sit in the comfort of your own house and download it before you even get to GameStop? I don't see the point in that in the new arcade downloads they have.
Well,
I think it's an act of desperation because they're losing customers.
Well, I mean, another thing about buying a physical disc is, like, you can, trade with your friends, like, hey, I'll borrow your BioShock 2 or something like that, and I'll lend you my whatever.
I think that's
I order
really
the games online usually. So they'll arrive to me.
I think a lot of the problem is that they're the same price. So why would you pay $20 on Xbox Live when you can pay $20 to have a physical copy? If Xbox Live were to drop the price, like, say, $5 less for each game than it is in store, I would definitely consider doing that.
Well, actually, the thing about that, for me, it's actually much less to go to GameStop because, what is it, Assassin's Creed 2? Isn't that on
No, only the first one, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe the first one. I think the first one is $20 on the store, on the Xbox Live, and if you get a GameStop, it'll be $15 used. And I also have an Edge card, so I can get 15% off that. So that'll be even less. It'll be $13.50. So.
And another thing you have to consider, right, is that one time when I got Civ Rev, right, on the packaging, it said the price was less than it actually was, and you don't get those mistakes online.
Yeah.
So I got it slightly cheaper than I was supposed to.
But what about this? You can also trade in games. Say you bought a game and 2 weeks later you're not even playing it. You can trade that in for like a fourth of the price that you paid for it. So all in all, you're getting more money.
Well, the thing is, I think if they lowered the prices, then people would be more apt to buy them. Like, for example, I want to buy Dead Space, but I can buy it for $20 on Xbox Live, or I can go to the store and either pick up a $10 pre-owned copy or a $20 hard disk copy that's new. So I'd just go to the store and buy it.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Lunar?
Yeah, but the big companies don't want you to pre-order stuff. They would much rather you paid for it online.
They get more of the profit, probably. Like, Microsoft makes way more profit on an online sale than they would in an in-store sale, because they don't have to pay the second dealer.
They don't have to,
It-
and they don't have to pay for things like
Packaging.
bless me.
Let's
They don't have to pay for things like packaging, yeah, and the CD itself.
Yeah, but another thing you have to remember is how much money they're also getting off of with like limited editions and hard editions. Like Halo Reach, you get to, get figurines or whatever if you buy $150.
What is the legendary for Halo Reach?
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called.
I'm not buying the Halo Reach Legendary Edition just for one figurine. I don't
Yeah, but I'm saying I bet a lot of people have. I mean, there are a lot
Yeah.
of crazy Halo fans out there.
I'd sooner buy the
yeah.
new Call of Duty edition with like the remote control car and the night vision goggles, all that sort of stuff they usually put in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see where you're going though.
But
Yeah,
I
so
don't
they get-
really see the point in limited editions anyway. Really.
Yeah, I don't either, but I mean, some people just, really like.
The only
Little
two
toys.
limited editions I have are for Gears of War and Mass Effect 2. Because they each
I
come with
have-
extra books and CDs and all that sort of stuff, and some downloadable content for Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
I have a limited edition Gears of War 1 because I got it pre-owned, and there was Gears of War or limited edition Gears of War for the exact same price. I actually
Wow.
got the normal one, and he said, the limited edition one is the same price, and so I switched it. That's the only reason I'd ever get a limited edition thing.
Well, all in all, I stick with just getting a physical disc because I think that's more easy. You can let friends borrow it. You can take it back in for a little bit of cash or credit or whatever you call it. So
Oh,
I just think it's
And there's the extra thing of the extra costs, which is hidden, which is storage space.
Oh yeah.
As
Yeah.
memory.
If you've got a small hard drive.
Oh yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
Not
That's
the
another
storage
reason.
not the storage space to hold it hold a disc. No, not that one. The other
Yeah,
one.
that's what I was wondering if you were talking about. Yeah, I only have a 20 gig hard drive, and I think almost all the time I have about 4 gigs free. So if I were to even download a game that I have on disc, that wouldn't even work out because most games are 5-6 gigs on a disc.
But the flip side is you don't actually have to store the disc anywhere. You don't have to have it on your CD case.
Yeah, but
So
the only time that would actually come to me is if I have less space in my house than on my hard drive. Like, that's the only time I'd actually buy. I mean, that's never going to happen. I have lots of room. I mean, I can lie it on the floor for all I care.
well,
so-
that's with me with my hard drive. I have lots of room. Even though it's one of the old 60 gigabyte ones, I usually don't have that much stuff on it, so I have plenty of room still. I could download
Yeah,
like
but-
6 games and still not have any problems.
I know, but there is a cap on the number of games you can get.
Yeah. Which is why I wouldn't buy all my games online. I'd only buy the ones that I thought would be worthwhile to buy online.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a friend who kept buying Civ Rev and then not playing it for ages, so he trade it in for other things, and then eventually he'd buy it back again and trade it in again.
Yeah, I did
So
that
he
with
bought it
Bioshock 1. I rented it, bought it, sold it, rented it, and bought it, and then sold it again.
Yeah. So now he's bought it online, so we can't physically sell it for trade it in, so it'll always be there.
Well,
That's
how about
good in a
this?
way, I guess.
What if Microsoft came out with like an Xbox 720, okay, the sequel to the Xbox 360, and it was backwards compatible with 360 games? Do you think Microsoft would really allow you to re-download all the games that you paid for?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
really think?
Yeah, why not?
I just think they're assholes and they wouldn't.
And
I
also, yeah, consoles have, like we said last episode with games, consoles have gotten to the point where you don't need to keep making new consoles. You just need to keep patching it and possibly upgrading it, like say the Elite.
Next generation of systems will last like 10 years at least.
No, I reckon this generation is that generation.
Well, this generation came out in 2005. It will have lasted 10 years if they make one in 2006 or 15. So I think the next generation could very well be the last one. Who knows?
In
no, it's
Microsoft,
At least for-
Nintendo, and Sony already commented on that, and that they're all working on a next console. At
Yeah.
least Microsoft is. Sony thinks that the PS3 is going to last 10 more years. That was like last year that they said that.
It hasn't lasted 5 years yet.
I know.
No, wait, no.
No,
It hasn't even lasted the amount of time it's been out yet.
Tyler, I believe they said that the console specifically would last 10 years. Like, At least if you
From
buy a
its
console,
launch.
it'll last 10 years. I don't know if they were meaning that